Canada has just made a move that people in Washington clearly see, but no one's shouting about it. No press conferences, no bold claims, just a few quiet decisions that are making the Pentagon take notice. While headlines focus on the cost of new F-35 fighter jets, something far more significant is happening behind the scenes. Canada is opening a new door to Europe and gently questioning its once unshakable defense ties with the United States. This isn't just about jets. It's a strategic shift that could affect all of us. Let's start with those fighter jets. Canada is buying 88 F-35s from the US, a $19 billion deal. On the surface, business as usual. But look closer. Even while locking in that deal, Ottawa is openly looking at European jets like Sweden's Gripen and France's Rafale. Prime Minister Mark Carney has ordered a review of the F-35 agreement. Why? The official reason is cost, but the subtext is strategy. It's a desire to avoid being locked entirely into US systems, especially after years of unpredictable American policy that have left allies like Canada nervous. This is part of a bigger picture. Canada is discussing closer defense cooperation with the EU, including joint military development. The message? They're not leaving the US, but they are decisively broadening their options. But the real stunner isn't in the skies. It's on the ground. In response to rising US tariffs, Canada and Mexico did something unprecedented. They created a new trade network that bypasses the United States entirely. It's called the Northern Corridor, a $120 billion system of ports, rails, and closed-loop logistics designed so goods can move between Canada and Mexico without ever touching US soil. The impact was immediate. Trade between Canada and Mexico surged 21%. Meanwhile, border crossings into the US plummeted by a third. Border towns like Buffalo and Detroit, once bustling with Canadian shoppers, are now feeling the pinch. Stores report piles of unsold goods that Canadians just aren't buying anymore. The cost to the US economy? Billions in lost tax revenue, port fees, and jobs. This isn't just a government policy. It's a public movement. A recent survey found that 78% of Canadians are actively buying Made in Canada, and 59% are openly avoiding US products. Apps that let you scan barcodes to check a product's origin were downloaded hundreds of thousands of times. This is a coordinated national shift. Tourism has also been hit. Nearly half of Canadians postponed or canceled trips to the US, with many saying they didn't want to support an economy that's penalizing us. The result? US exports to Canada are down, and iconic American brands are gradually disappearing from Canadian shelves, replaced by domestic or European alternatives. So, what does this mean for you? For Americans, it means higher prices and empty shelves for goods that used to flow freely. We're already seeing steeper inflation and production pauses in factories that relied on cross-border supply chains. For Canada, this pivot is a gamble. Diversifying could mean more jobs and investment at home, but it also risks short-term strain on the budget and public services. The bottom line is this: the special relationship between the US and Canada is being fundamentally renegotiated, not with loud speeches, but with quiet supply chain deals, defense reviews, and the everyday choices of millions of shoppers. Canada is stepping out of Washington's shadow, and the entire North American economy is feeling the effects. What do you think? Is Canada's move a smart strategic play or a risky gamble? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping our world. Thanks for watching.